allies on Tambotso Mnangagwa, who has been twerking for 2030 mantra and also going against those opposed to the 2030 mantra, including the likes of Blessed Keza, is none other than Ziyambi Ziyambi. He is currently the Minister of Justice under the Emerson Tambotso Mnangagwa administration, and he was representing Zimbabwe at the 83rd ordinary session of the African Commission on Human and People's Rights, which was held in Gambia. His report was full of nothing but lies, as I would be chronicling it. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So, according to Ziyambi Ziyambi, at the 83rd ordinary session of the African Commission on Human and People's Rights in Gambia, he is of the opinion that Zimbabwe is committed in terms of addressing human rights. Well, I'll be actually kicking that statement already out because it does not exist in the context of Zimbabwe. Now, he was actually talking about these programs, especially in terms of issues of food security, which is a fundamental human right. We know that food security is part of human rights. He said the government of Emerson Tambotso Mnangagwa, we talked about these programs. I don't know whether Zimbabweans are aware of even these programs. The Transitional Stabilization Program, which claims was implemented in 2018 to 2030. Looking at this stabilization, did Mnangagwa regime stabilize anything in Zimbabwe, be it economically, be it the threat of food insecurity in Zimbabwe, be it the issues of health-related challenges? Zimbabweans have been crying about these issues a long time ago. So has he stabilized anything? Was actually just on paper. It did not stabilize anything in Zimbabwe. And Ziyambi Ziyambi taking this message to the 83rd ordinary session on the African Commission on Human and People's Rights was definitely, obviously they had to say something, but everything that he said was absolutely null and void. And in his report, he talked about the National Development Strategy. Are you aware of this, as the people of Zimbabwe? That is said to have been implemented 2021 to 2025, and according to them it is bearing fruits. Have you noticed any development in Zimbabwe, or we are noticing just corruption, high levels of corruption? Just imagine the Trap Babala's interchange, which is called Mbuzi interchange. The government claims they have spent 100 million United States dollars, created good bridges, by the way, which are by far more than the Trap Babalazi interchange. Cost around 27 million United States dollars. I'm talking about the state-of-the-art bridges created next door in South Africa. This is the cost. In Zimbabwe, it cost around 100 million United States dollars. And this is stinking nothing but corruption. And also making his report in this also event, he claimed that Zimbabwe is the only success story which is almost close to the truth, but not absolutely close to the truth, is the issue of death penalty. As much as death penalty has been abolished in terms of paper, there are a lot of people in Zimbabwe which are, their lives are threatened because of their politics in Zimbabwe. For example, if you choose not to support ZANU-PF, remember the interview I did yesterday, of which I will always on all live broadcast talk about it. If you go to the interview I did yesterday with the former inspector of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, chronicling how he was punished by ZANU-PF for simply being suspected that he belonged to opposition. There was no proof, and he did not belong to any opposition. He had to seek asylum outside the country. So these stories are still happening. At the moment, they are hunting for Blessed Keza, and I can attest to you that they are paying for his blood. They are also hunting for Nyongayema Punu and numerous other. I'm talking about ZANU-PF members. What about people who are not ZANU-PF members? Look at the threat to their lives, such kind of individuals who are not part and parcel of ZANU-PF. So the report that was presented by Ziyambi Ziyambi, it's another lie at a global forum, at a multilateral institution, claiming that human rights, ZANU-PF being committed in human rights whilst they have captured all the state institutions. Police belongs to ZANU-PF. The judiciary system belongs to ZANU-PF. Every institution belongs to ZANU-PF in Zimbabwe. All, parastatals they are ZANU-PF assets. The money of electricity that you buy, the electricity that you buy in Zimbabwe, it is determined by ZANU-PF. Whether the part of the money to be used by Mnangagwa and the other money to be actually brought back to contribute towards the so-called national development, which has not kicked off since 1980. There is nothing that has been developed in Zimbabwe, if we are to tell each other the truth. Since 1980, these people took the country from Ian Smith in good shape. The currency was stable. Ian Smith was under United Nations economic sanctions, but the men kept the country intact, handed a Zimbabwe that was intact, handed state-of-the-art buildings during that particular period, clean cities, handed, during Ian Smith, as much as people talked of human rights violations, they were not to the extent of what ZANU-PF is doing. They were not to the extent of what ZANU-PF is doing to the people of Zimbabwe. So there is absolutely no observation of human rights in Zimbabwe. This minister, I don't know what it takes. It might be quite strong to lie to the face of the African leaders with a straight face. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can support this channel financially by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel, our liberators. And you can also support this channel financially by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. I'm sending nothing but love to all the members who are supporting this channel, as well as